All right, welcome to today's explainer. Look, if you're feeling completely burned out by the absolute hamster wheel of content creation, endlessly posting, just hoping to stay relevant, you are going to absolutely love the system we're unpacking today. We're diving into a source that maps out exactly how to build a fully automated, highly sustainable newsletter business. Basically, we're talking about moving away from that daily burnout and building a predictable, scalable asset.
Just imagine this for a second. Waking up, grabbing your morning coffee, checking your phone, and seeing that a bunch of new subscribers joined your business overnight. And here's the real kicker. You're doing all of this without the usual headaches. Think about it. No angry customer service calls, no boxes of physical inventory stacking up in your garage, zero complex shipping logistics. It is just pure, scalable value being delivered completely on autopilot. And look, we're not just talking about a few bucks a pocket change here. The source material breaks down exactly how creators are realistically hitting $2,000 or more per month. How exactly? Well, by combining modern automation, AI tools, and a really simple but incredibly powerful flywheel business model. And if you aren't familiar with the flywheel concept, think of it like pushing a really heavy wheel. It takes a bit of effort to get it going at first, right? But the more it spins, the easier and faster it runs. It essentially builds its own momentum. Right now, you're probably exhausting yourself fighting algorithms for what we call a rented audience. Let's be honest, you don't own those followers on social media. The platforms do. They control who sees your work, and they can literally change the rules or bury your content overnight. But an automated newsletter? That gives you an owned relationship straight into a reader's inbox. Algorithms can't just suddenly decide to hide your emails. You get direct, guaranteed access to your community whenever you want. So to build this automated engine, your very first step is picking a laser-focused niche. We're talking dedicated lanes like personal finance, AI tools, health and wellness, or maybe specific tech trends. Because honestly, the absolute worst thing you can do when you're just starting out is trying to be everything to everyone to everyone. It never works. Instead, you want to become the undisputed, trusted go-to source for one highly specific topic that a targeted group of people care deeply about. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how do I know if my idea is actually going to be profitable? The source defines it perfectly. A profitable niche is a specific topic where readers want to do one of four things: make money, save time, or improve their lives. That's it. This is absolutely crucial because if your topic doesn't hit at least one of these four core human desires, you're going to have a really tough time monetizing it later. Advertisers need to see an ROI, and they'll happily pay to reach an audience that's eager to solve these specific problems. Okay, next up, establishing your technical foundation. You're going to set up your engine on a purpose-built platform like Beehive, Substack, or ConvertKit. You give your newsletter a catchy name, and this part is super important. You write a really concise description of exactly what people will learn with a promise that they'll get it in under 5 minutes. Let's face it, the modern inbox is a crowded, chaotic war zone of spam. Promising a high-value, 5-minute read, that's the ultimate hook to actually get people to hit subscribe. Now, here's where things get really cool. Content research automation. You do not have to spend 8 hours a day scouring the internet. You just use aggregator tools to automatically monitor blogs and pull the most important stories in your niche. Then you let AI do the heavy lifting, have it generate quick outlines and summaries. But, and listen to me, because this is your competitive moat, you absolutely must add your own unique human insight and perspective at the end. The AI speeds you up, sure, but your unique voice is why people actually stick around. Once that content strategy is dialed in, you build an automated email workflow. This means every single new subscriber gets a perfectly timed sequence of value, entirely on autopilot. Day 1, they get a welcome email. Day 3, your absolute best resources. Day 7, your most popular past editions. The beauty of this is the sheer leverage. You write this high-quality sequence exactly once, and it works for you forever, nurturing people whether you have 10 subscribers or 10,000. And you're completely hands-off. But here's the thing. A pristine, beautifully built newsletter engine won't generate a single dime without subscribers. You have to fuel it. And the source strongly emphasizes using social media as your primary top-of-funnel traffic source. Think about the psychology going on here. You're using the absolute chaos and high visibility of the social media timeline to cast a massive net, grab attention, and then deliberately pull those people out of the noise and into the quiet, controlled sanctuary of your private email list. And don't panic. You don't need to do double the work to maintain a presence everywhere. Listen to this advice straight from the source. Turn newsletter insights into short videos, posts, and threads. You are working smart, not hard. Think of the deep,
curated research you do for your newsletter as the massive trunk of a tree. The short videos, the tweets, the LinkedIn posts, those are just the branches. You efficiently repurpose the insights you've already curated into bite-sized content for platforms like YouTube and X.
So when you apply this to a platform like YouTube, the strategy completely shifts away from chasing vanity metrics. Step 1 is creating highly educational videos around your niche. Step 2, and a lot of people skip this, is genuinely engaging in relevant communities. Why? Because answering questions and actually being helpful builds trust before you ever ask for an email address. Then, step 3, you consistently invite those viewers to subscribe to your newsletter for deeper resources. You're constantly converting rented viewers into owned subscribers.
All right, so you've got social media traffic flowing in, but how do you break free from algorithm dependency entirely? This is one of my favorite parts of the blueprint, the automated referral program. This is your exponential growth multiplier. It lets your business scale aggressively from the inside out, leveraging your existing readers to find brand new ones without you having to spend a single penny on traditional ads. Think about it. You set up a simple, gamified rule in your newsletter software. Say you configure it so if a reader invites just 3 friends, the system automatically emails them an exclusive, highly valuable PDF guide. They bring in 10 friends, boom, they automatically unlock your premium content tier. You're tapping straight into human psychology here. You're incentivizing your most loyal readers to share your work, basically turning your audience into a highly motivated, completely free marketing team that works for you 24/7. And this, right here, is where that flywheel concept we talked about earlier truly comes alive. By feeding your top-of-funnel social media traffic into an automated referral loop, you create this incredible formula for unstoppable momentum. Social media is the initial strong push. People discover you, they subscribe, they absolutely love the automated email sequence they get, and then they use your referral program to invite their colleagues. That loop keeps the flywheel spinning faster and faster, driving massive growth while you sleep. Okay, so once that momentum builds a really solid, trusting audience, how do you actually make that $2,000 a month? Well, the explainer outlines a few clear paths. You can sell sponsorships, where companies pay a premium to reach your specific audience. You can heavily utilize affiliate marketing, which is amazingly passive. You just earn a commission for pointing readers to tools you already use and love. Or you can sell premium content and digital products, like your own comprehensive guides or video courses. But here is the real secret to hitting and maintaining that financial goal. Do not rely on a single, fragile source of income. A single revenue stream is basically a one-legged stool. If an advertiser pulls out, the whole thing just collapses. Instead, you want to intelligently combine multiple revenue streams. You layer your digital products on top of your affiliate links and then stack sponsorships right on top of that. That's how you build an unbreakable, diversified foundation that shelters your business from any industry storms. Now, obviously we need to stay grounded here. Hitting $2,000 a month takes actual time, effort, and a lot of consistency. Your realistic expectations should be based on a few key factors: your niche, your audience size, your content quality, and above all else, reader engagement. Seriously, a microlist of 1,000 highly engaged readers who hang on your every word is infinitely more profitable than a bloated list of 10,000 people who just auto-delete your emails. Engagement matters so much more than sheer size. Ultimately, sustainable revenue is simply the natural result of serving your audience incredibly well over time. You want to walk that reliable path of consistent, high-quality value, and please avoid the dangerous traps of the industry. Don't fall for shortcuts like buying fake subscribers or using spammy clickbait just to bump your open rates. If you focus entirely on building real trust through your automated sequences and brilliant insights, the monetization naturally and inevitably follows. So there you have it. We've unpacked the entire blueprint. The software is sitting there waiting, the strategies are mapped out, and the traditional barriers to entry have completely vanished. With powerful automation handling all the heavy lifting of content gathering, email delivery, and tracking referrals, the only real question left to ask yourself is, are you going to keep exhausting yourself renting an audience from algorithms, or are you ready to finally own your business?